Hey Cancer, welcome back. We will be doing a love reading today, so let's just jump right in and see what messages we can get. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I kind of want to see, I feel like there's a few more messages. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so Cancer, we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We don't see coming at the bottom of the deck the Justice card. And then another message that is showing me the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting that a lot of you are kind of healing from something right now and kind of trying to figure out what is coming, like what's next in your, I guess, love life, since this is a love reading. I'm getting that you have broken up with someone, maybe not so recent, but kind of in the recent past. It wasn't a good breakup. I feel like this person was kind of sneaky, and I feel if you actually go back to the reading that I just did for February for Cancer, I think there was something to do with a third party, and I'm actually still getting that kind of vibe. There was some kind of sneakiness behind what this person's doing, like right under your nose almost. I feel like you found out and you're kind of just in your moment, just kind of healing. And it's now what's next. And I think a lot of you are kind of focused on yourself and trying to build for your own future. And I think it's like, okay, well, I'm doing this, but I do want a life partner. I do want my person. I feel like y'all are really focused right now on your life, because what this person put you through, I think you guys kind of went through it for a hot second. But like I said, definitely go and check that other video, because I think there might be some messages there that resonate. But what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Justice card. And I know for a lot of you, I feel like you think your life is kind of like out of whack. Like you do have your work and your life together, but again, you're missing that like love aspect, and you're kind of like feeling after all that like things are just not aligned, like you don't know what you're doing, what's left, what's right. But just know with that Justice card coming out, that's showing me like what is unbalanced is balanced. And that it is like you are aligning yourself correctly where you need to be. You have found out everything you need to know. I think a lot of it also has to do with like you don't feel like you got closure, or that you feel like you need to know more about like, not that you need to know more about this. I feel like you guys kind of almost want to know if there's anything else that was hidden from you. And just know whatever it is that you needed to know, you know. And it gave you enough of a push to put that behind you and walk away. And I give you so much credit, because there's so many people that would try to make it work. And I think that you have a lot of respect for yourself, where right now you're just like, yeah, I'm building my own future. I'm putting in the work for myself and into myself, and not somebody that is just not serving me, because it just wasn't serving you. You know that, which is why you walked away. But with that card, the Justice card coming out, your guides are wanting you to know that, yes, you are aligned. Everything is balanced the way it needs to be. Justice will be served. Karma. It's a card for karma. So don't worry about what this person is doing in their life, or are there more lies. Like, they'll get theirs. Just let that be. Let it do its thing. And I want you to know, because you're aligning yourself so well, you are opening a door for another person to come in. Here's the thing that I have to give you, because your guides are sending me a message with these two cards right here. The Two of Pentacles And the Knight of Wands, this is the other person that's coming in. But the Two of Pentacles is a warning. The Two of Pentacles for me is you are going, because you set yourself up so much for your future and you're currently doing that and that's your focus, but you also want love, you are going to have a problem trying to balance that because you were so hurt in the past. And again, it doesn't feel brand new, but it doesn't feel old enough where I'm like, oh yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. I've moved on. I still feel like there's some residuals. And so I feel like you are holding on so much to like, but I made myself better and I set myself up for success. I don't want anyone taking that away from me. And I hear you, I feel you, because that makes so much sense. Like, you don't want someone to come in and like ruin that, knock that over. I mean, you put in all the time and effort and work into yourself. That's just kind of asinine if someone comes and just abolishes all of that. But that's going to be your struggle. That is going to be something that you are going to have to work on because you're going to have to figure out how to balance holding on to your future that you built for yourself and having another person come in and not expecting them to completely become what you have created, because it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. And I'm taking this from a comedian that talked about like a jigsaw puzzle and how we have our own jigsaws and we're putting our own pieces like family life, love life, career and stuff. And this person is making their own puzzle and you can't expect that puzzle to come together. You kind of have to just like move your puzzle pieces around to make that person fit in. And I think that's what two new people and couples have to do. But seeing that you have that trauma that is quite recent, I know that's going to be a hard thing to do. And your guides kind of are acknowledging that and they see it. So they kind of want you to know that message so that that's something that you can work on once this person comes in. Because you do have a Knight of Wands coming in, and that's going to be in a relationship reading, in a love reading. We go in the order of Page, Knight, King, and Queen. And King and Queen are equal in maturity level. But then the Knight hasn't quite completely matured to be a King and a Queen, but their potential is there because they're still currently and working through life lessons, where the Page, their maturity level is just not really that great. They're very like almost childlike, just in the sense that they just haven't learned their life lessons. They haven't even gotten to them yet, or they're just avoiding them. And with the Knight, they definitely are working through it. And this is something that's coming in very swiftly. And I also feel like this person might actually show up pretty quickly in your life. It might come through where it's like a text message, a DM, email, anything, a phone call, something along those lines. And it could be someone from your past. It could be someone new. I think I'm getting a sense of like a mix of both for your sign. But this is going to be sparking so much passion. Like, you are going to be feeling that. And because y'all are water signs, it's just going to invoke a lot of emotion in you in a good way. And this is a person that has potential to be something long term. And if you aren't able to kind of figure out where you stand with what you've built for yourself, your future, and kind of juggling like having this partner, because I know you want that. Like, I think that's why y'all are here kind of watching this right now, is because you kind of want that. You might have a miss on this. This might not come. If you're not able to do that, like, this will definitely pass you by. So keep that in mind. I think there's something to work through, but I don't feel like you'll have a lot of time to work through it, because I think this will be a connection that happens pretty quickly and in the next like few weeks, at max a month. I don't see that like it's not going to be like 3 months later where you have time to like work on like, you know, where do I prioritize work? How do I like exercise that? Yeah, I'm very excited for your future right now, but let me just actually pull one more card. I'm curious about what your past experience is that's just making you so guarded. And see if that even actually relates to the last message. Let's see. Ooh, that's something. Okay, yeah, so, there is another party. So, yes, so I got that this might be qualities that might make sense. So it was someone that was holding the qualities of the Knight of Pentacles. And this is what I'm saying. It's not a king. Maturity is not, level's not there. This person actually had a really good career, and I think that might have been why he was able to be so sneaky, because I feel like it was like someone at work, or like, oh, I'm going to a work event, when he wasn't really going to, or she, sorry. Was going to a work event and didn't really, or was not going to work event, but told you that he was, or she was. I think there was a third party because the Devil card is coming up also, which is telling me, that's like, and some kind of like a problem that he created for himself with another person, chaining themselves to another person, and almost like self-sabotage. And that's just, he sabotaged the whole, I keep saying he because I'm seeing the Knight, but it doesn't have to be a man, it could be a female. So just keep that in mind. And this literally devastated you. Like, this is what gives you anxiety. This is why you're holding on so strongly to, well, I built this future for myself, because this is, this was not a fun experience. I feel like a lot of you have actually held yourself very well through this whole experience. But yes, so this does relate, just, definitely like and subscribe, and so you don't miss the next message. But man, yeah, this is very validating. I think hopefully this does resonate. But yeah, like and subscribe. Don't miss any other messages. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.